What's going on, YouTube? This is Nexus, and this is my introduction video to the channel. And I'm just going to be going over what the channel is going to be about, what I'm going to be doing on the channel, my vision for the channel, and where I see the channel moving towards in the future. As you can see, it's a different kind of channel, and as you can see from the video and the gameplay, it's Call of Duty that I'm playing, Black Ops 4. But basically how I see this channel is I like to game, and when I game, and I'm playing with my friends, I like to talk about anime. And so one of those situations that is very fluid. You get on the game, you're playing the game, and as you play, the conversation just gradually takes a turn, and we start talking about anime, and it happens every week. We talk about the latest episodes that have came out and the latest manga chapters that have came out. And it's just very natural to talk anime in that setting. And the people I game with also like anime. If you're on this channel and you choose to subscribe to this channel, then I like gaming, you like gaming, I like anime, you like anime. I think this is gonna be a good fit. So what is going to be on the channel? I'm sure everyone's asking. And when I say everybody, I don't mean a lot of people, whoever really clicked on the video. How I see it is very simple. I like to talk about anime, and I like to game. So all of my anime conversations, for the most part, I will say 90% of the videos that are going to be on this channel is going to be some form of gaming. It might not always be Call of Duty, but as more games come out, and really just games that I particularly like, it's Call of Duty now, but I might be playing Naruto in a month, and of course Jump Force is coming out, so Jump Force is definitely going to be on the roster of games to be seen on this channel, so stay tuned for that. But outside of gaming, in terms of anime, it's definitely I want to do manga reviews, chapter reviews, and it's kind of weird just jumping straight into manga that's been going on for, like, a year, 2 years, 5, 10, 20, 30 years. But that's something I definitely plan to implement on a weekly basis. In addition to mangas, I really do I always have a spot in my heart for light novels. I love light novels. I love just novels in general, but especially light novels. And I don't see a lot of anime YouTubers that talk about light novels in depth or do chapter reviews on light novels, and I think that's kind of a shame, because I want to see more light novels come to the forefront. Mangas are a dime a dozen, but there's something about a light novel and the level of detail that the author puts into it and how descriptive they can be in a novel format that I really do appreciate. So I will definitely be doing light novel reviews on this channel, anime news and updates. I always want y'all to be able to come to this channel and get all forms of entertainment, all forms of media as well, because if there's an update out for a game, if there's a new anime that's released, fall anime, spring anime, summer anime, winter anime that's coming out, I want you to be able to come to this channel and be able to see that and be able to have a live update from that. And of course, everything is going to be over a gameplay video. But as I continue to struggle in this gameplay right now, I promise you this gameplay does get better as the match goes on. It was kind of hard. This is one of my first few games that I played when I first got Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and it's just really hard to find people. I'm probably not going to talk about gameplay a lot, but I don't particularly like the new system that they put up in terms of 10 people. I prefer the 12. I really prefer the 12 because these maps are kind of big. Even though this is a firing range, it's not that big, but as you see, even me running around, despite this being hardcore, it is very difficult to find somebody on this map. But I promise you the gameplay picks up. I'm not the best at Call of Duty, but I like to think I'm pretty good, and this is one of my better games. I predominantly play hardcore. It's really only when I'm online with friends that I will go to core, and that's very rare that I will go to core, because some of my friends even prefer hardcore. But I digress from that. I'm not here to talk about games. What I really want to talk about is how this channel came to be in terms of the style of play. Like I said, we play video games and we talk about anime, and this one particular day we were having a conversation. I'm gonna explain the conversation. I didn't really plan for this. I'm not a script person. I just get on the mic and I'm just gonna talk, and that's how I do. If I mess up, I mess up, but what I'm saying, that's life. People mess up. You get on that horse, you gotta ride it, type of conversation. I was sitting down with my friend, and we were having just a casual conversation about anime, and the conversation was like, which magic system do you prefer more? Would you prefer the Black Clover Grimoire magic system, or would you prefer the Fairy Tale teach and be taught magic system? Now my friend, he said he preferred the Black Clover magic system. He enjoys the Black Clover series. He likes the Grimoire aspect, he likes the elemental magic, and he likes that whole system of learning new spells as you get stronger. And I completely disagreed with him. I'm not saying it's a bad magic system. I just said we've seen that time and time again in anime, where like constantly you get the magic, or you get that series and that universe's quote unquote magic, you know, either they'll just come out and say, oh, it's magic, or they'll say it's nen, or they'll say it's chakra, or they'll say it's reishi. They'll use whatever word to basically say it's still magic. And I said I prefer Fairy Tail's magic. I don't like the whole, oh, it's random aspect of magic. You know, take Black Clover. You're randomly given a grimoire, and it's whatever elemental magic that they have for you, whether that be fire, wind, water, or, you know, earth. And it's just random, and there's a variant of each. Like for earth, there was someone who used glass magic and chain magic, so in steel magic, diamond magic. It's just a variant, you know. Avatar The Last Airbender, you're just born into the magic system. Chakra, you're just born with whatever nature that you have, and it's kind of like, oh, you don't have a choice in the matter. So even if I didn't like water ninjutsu, I'm still going to be stuck with water ninjutsu. And of course there's moments where people have an affinity for multiple types, but that's rare in and of itself. But I said I prefer just the magic system, the Fairy Tale magic system, because it's a teach and be taught system. You know, everyone's born with an affinity for magic, but you have to go and seek out a teacher in order to learn that person's magic. Say, you know, when Gray was searching for a teacher to teach him magic, I don't think he sought out an ice wizard just because, like, oh, I need to find me an ice wizard. No, if Ur was a space-time manipulator, then he would know space-time magic. If Natsu never ran into the fire dragon, then, you know what I'm saying, he would never have learned Dragon Slayer magic. You know, say he never ran into, you know, Igneel in the forest, and he had to be taught magic by like Gildarts or something. Well, then Natsu would have been taught crush magic. So I really do appreciate that, and there's other animes who have done that before, but, you know, I've always appreciated the fact that I'm in control of what I learn, and I am in control of who I want to teach me. You could have multiple people want to teach you magic, but say Urza ran into Blue Note and she learned gravity magic instead of equip magic. You see what I'm saying? It's one of those things. Oh my god, takeover magic? Come on now, like, really? It's I personally thought that it was a better job to be able to say, hey, this is the magic I want to learn. If in any other series, if you could take it for anything, if I could choose what type of bender I would want to be, if I could choose what type of chakra nature I would want to possess, that would make it so much better. And of course, anyway, if you stuck through the whole video, I appreciate you 100%. I would definitely appreciate you subscribing. I am going to have videos coming out weekly, no set schedule, but there will definitely be videos weekly. Videos plural, weekly, and I would much appreciate the support. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. It took a little while for it to kick off, but good gameplay nonetheless. I like it. Hope you like it. Hope it kept you entertained. This channel will be primarily anime and secondary to gameplay. So if you want some Mark of J level playing, I am not Mark of J. I do not play on that level. I have enjoyable games. I have high intense games. I don't particularly camp, but if I do camp, I'm camping in the skies. And if you don't know what that means, then you're too young for this video. So enjoy your day.